Hi, Keith Schweigert here with your 2-minute drill for the District 3 Quad A football playoff game between Penn Manor and Dallastown. Penn Manor comes in as one of the top stories in the Lancaster-Lebanon League this year. The Comets had their best season in decades. They got off to a 7-0 start before they ran into a speed bump late in the year. They lost to Wilson and Warwick back-to-back, but they kind of righted their ship last week. They beat Cedar Crest 39-7, so they're coming into the playoffs with a little bit of momentum. Comets really get the job done on offense using the ground game. That's led by Sean Knoll. He has 770 yards, 5 touchdowns on 128 carries. Their quarterback, P.J. Reen, runs the option really well. 395 yards on 100 attempts. He's scored 7 times. He also has passed for 766 yards and 8 touchdowns, so he's kind of a multi-threat for them. Penn Manor also has the number 3 rated defense in the Lancaster-Lebanon League. They really don't give up a lot, especially on the ground. For them, the keys, they got to ride that defense, really get the option game going on the ground, especially with the ground game, and regain that swagger that they had early in the year. I think they made some steps toward that with Cedar Crest last week. They got to keep that going as they get into the playoffs. For Dallastown, kind of a different story. The Wildcats were off to a 5-0 start. Then about halfway through the season, they got some players in trouble at a homecoming party where some alcohol was served. They lost eight players and 7 starters on offense. They've gone 4-4 since 2-2 since then, and have really kind of struggled because 2 of the players that were lost, one of them was their top rusher, Cole Kraut, the other their top receiver, Eric Schoaf. So for them, they have to somehow cobble together a running game. They've been doing that down the stretch with quarterback Chris Hunt. He's been able to move the ball a little bit, but really they've struggled. And for them to have any chance in this one, they got to get that ground game going. They got to force a couple turnovers, which is what's plagued Penn Manor in their losses, and they've got to find a way to stop Knoll. If they can do that, they might be able to spring an upset here, but I'm looking for Penn Manor to roll through the first round.